Okay, so this is how you make oxygen and methane for the rocket ship when you get there. You need water, so you're going to need clean water. You take the salt water. I'm just using the pump on the ship because you cannot make them. Have it run up. Through here. You cannot store salt water in these. I don't know why. But you can't. I kind of hope they do, but and then you run the salt water into the water purifier. Then that puts it into here, which is now clean water, would be fresh water. And then it comes into here. It goes into this bad boy. And then you need carbon monoxide. You can use your boat, generators, anything that produces it. I just use generators. And then that runs through these into here. And these four on the outside are oxygen. The one in the middle is for the methane. Carbon monoxide, or not carbon monoxide, oxygen comes through this into the oxygen tanks. And the methane goes through these into this. The methane tank. So to get all of it to run, obviously the generators, you're going to need petrol. It's not the most efficient way to do it. Turn that on. That now sucks up the salt water. Brings it into here, and it pumps the fresh water into these. This only, I think, takes 10? About 8 kilowatts it takes to run that. The pump on the ship takes 10. And then this is the big boy. This takes 60. Right there. It bounces between 59 and 61-ish. And then that pumps oxygen into the tanks. And then it takes the methane and pumps it into here. The more carbon monoxide you have pumping into it, the faster it produces this. So if you only have one, you'll produce a lot more oxygen before you even get one of these full. So if you want, you can run, 2 big generators, or you could run 4, 8, small generators, and then they just run up and suck in the petrol through here. Then they run. And then you're gonna want more batteries if you want it to stay running, because we only bring 45 kilowatts in through the 4 solar panels and then the 3 windmills. And then it pulls out around 70, so we'll drain the batteries before it can keep it. I did not build those. These are windmills and solar panels that were already at this warehouse. When I came here, I just relocated the solar panels and fixed up the windmills. But that's how you make carbon. Salt water comes in, goes through this, makes it fresh water, pumps into the tanks, and then this machine sucks up the fresh water and into here, You don't need carbon monoxide. It just won't produce methane then. And you don't need oxygen. And then they both just gotta remember there's only one methane output and 4 oxygen. And then when you're done, you just shut it all off, and the generators shut off automatically because they're blocked. If you take them out, they run. And then I do have the generators not wasting electricity. They pump into the batteries. And that produces the 40. They only produce, I think, 10 apiece, 8 apiece. 10 apiece. And the solar panels are pulling in 10. Windmills are pulling in 20. Or 12, sorry. But that's how you make it. I hope this helped. If you're new to the game. If you need to know how to make diesel and petrol, I have a video up on that too. That is at a different location. Not this location. This is just my testing facility. It's next to the rocket ship. If this video helped, drop a like. Thanks for watching.